Do you remember? Where was it? Oh, was it the train station or the rail crossing thing where we had the cars
filled with cars?
It's happening now. Look, they're all on the ceiling.
Got some friends.
Look above. Look. Above your head.
God, I'm getting bitten in here.
Hello, everybody. We're here for another Ghost Stops. It's been a minute.
It's been a very long minute.
Yeah. But tonight, hopefully we have something worth the wait. We're at Tilbury-Juxta-Clare to go and have a look at the church. Based on not a lot, but weirdly kind of, as I was saying to you outside the car, it feels like the start of a horror film.
Just driving up, there's a long windy track that we came up. There's a big drop one side of it, and then the other side there's just trees overhanging.
Yeah.
It's got a weird feel
and
to it.
And a lot of potholes. It's proper remote. There's nothing really. We looked on satellite imagery. There's nothing really around here. We're coming here based off. My dad basically said that we should come and check this out, and he's not very much into ghosty stuff, paranormal stuff, but apparently he reckoned years ago people used to say that Tilbury Church had something going on, or Tilbury-Juxta-Clare Church had something odd going on here. There was maybe something haunted up this way. Then you, strangely enough, had someone also.
Yeah, we had one of our viewers, Matt, who emailed us probably about 6 months, not even longer than that ago, just saying that up somewhere we was asking for locations to visit because we sort of hit a dead end with sort of local places, and he suggested here. Again, it seemed to be from what Matt said was his own experience being here. He said that
the graveyard gave him the ick.
Exactly, yeah.
And I mean, we haven't actually seen that graveyard yet. We've literally come up the path, parked up here, and we're about to go in. So everything that we're going to see is going to be completely first time. I've never come here before.
Yeah.
You've never been here before. So everything's going to be fresh for us.
But it's interesting, there's two different sources completely unrelated that both said this place is worth having a look at.
But nothing specific as far as like, oh, there was this happened here, there was this event here, there was this activity caught here before. It's completely fresh. So we will see tonight if those kind of feelings about the place, well, as far as as far as things go, if that's something legitimate here, or is that all sort of rumour and myth and just feelings? But we'll
wait to find out.
We'll find out. Yeah,
get in there.
Let's go and have a look.
Let's have a pokey around. Go on in.
Have you got the torch?
This one I've got.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go in. First impressions of it.
Yeah. Very first impressions of it is it has a. I don't know if it's just because obviously we've never been here before, but it does feel creepy just knowing that it's quite remote. Well, the church is right as you get to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually you've got to walk in a little way to get to the church, but this is the second you walk in.
So what was? So the guy was saying that the graveyard gave him the creeps.
I think it was the track way up to it, which. We're in darkness.
The battery's next to it on the floor. Okay. You got it. Just when you turn the torch back on, there's something
behind.
Yeah. Working?
Welcome back to Ghost Stops.
Oh, good. I thought that was was going to be us plunged into darkness immediately then. Tell you what, I'm glad that happened here and not like on the opposite side of the church in the dark. Is it worth just carrying that around with your hand?
Yeah, I think it might be.
Yeah. BT meter.
Yeah.
Does it BT open reach?
It does indeed. How'd you guess?
To find the workers. Oh, it's holy.
Well, it's a church.
I want to try and as we go around. And we always have the temptation of just to look at the LCD screen and basically experience it all secondhand.
Take it in as it is. It's a big church, actually.
Whoa, is it brick, that main tower?
Yeah, the tower's brick.
I'm surprised how little there is of the graveyard coming up from right at the end.
Yeah. I say usually the church is plonked in the middle of it, but...
Yeah.
That's locked.
There was a knocking inside then. It's not the handle going. No. Oh, it was so quiet. It was like that. But it sounded like it was in the church. Sure, that wasn't this.
No, once
No,
it
it wasn't
stops
that.
swinging, it stops.
Be at this point. No, that's quiet. No, it was like 4 little taps, but it sounded like it was further actually back in the church. That was strange. Oh, there's what's the graffiti like? Is there much on it? Because that'll give us a good sign of properly how remote this place is, how much is on here. But it doesn't look like
No,
there's
it
a lot.
doesn't seem to be any.
There's little tiny scratches and stuff.
Yeah, a lot. But to be fair, most churches have quite a lot. This has got hardly any.
Yeah. It's strange. At the same time, it's kind of, oh, good. There's not been many people here, but at the same time, it's like, oh, this is.
We're on our own here, yeah.
We are on our own, yeah. Bugs.
Traffic or something, yeah. Oh, the amount of bugs around this light.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone else, but why we go in night vision when we're filming in the evening? The amount of insects that are just attracted to this.
Another thing that would be interesting is anyone watching the video, if anyone else actually has anything they know about this place, about the church at Tilbury-Juxta-Clare, like, it'd be interesting to know, because we really don't know anything about this.
There seems to be very isolated cases of people experiencing or having weird feelings here, completely unrelated people.
I don't know if it's a case of maybe this was known more about back in sort of the 70s and 80s. Maybe people came here more. Maybe it was more like word of mouth of people knowing stuff about this, rather than it being like rather than having some big. Tell you what, it's on the flight bar
Again,
which is a weirdly regular thing that happens. That's just a footpath down there.
yeah, it looks like that goes into a field, sheep field. Well, there's a weird avenue of trees down there by the looks of it.
Oh yeah. So that's obviously not the original tower then. It's brick.
No, unless it didn't have one originally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be 1700s, I reckon. 1600s earliest.
It's got a star above the window. A bit of a wonky one.
So many bugs.
Yeah, I can feel them all like on my arms and stuff. I guess the thing as well, because it's like summery time, we've got to bear in mind that there's going to be animals and
Yeah,
stuff.
also I've seen a bat already. We've seen rabbits on the way up here.
Has that been dug up? It looks like someone's had a go.
Yeah. Unless it's been like backfilled. Yeah, 2010.
Chinese on it.
Is that a rabbit or a badger?
Grave robber. Is there much on it? It's just a quote.
Yeah, it's not
On
on
the
the
end,
on
on the
it.
end. Oh, there's nothing that side.
Yeah, looks like there was.
$36 who died.
So the dates will probably be down that end.
I think it's under the ivy.
Ah, born. And then that's.
That's quite, yeah.
Yeah, it must be under the ivy.
If people are saying that it's the guy that said it was creepy off the graveyard, if he's not on about that, not just on about that path up there, there's nothing particularly like. I think it's just the remoteness makes you feel a bit spooky.
Mm.
Is that part of the roof? Is that?
Uh,
No.
was it in Gravers?
It's like on Shaun of the Dead when the.
Yeah, it falls on his head, yeah. So the bat's going past.
Yeah, I just saw it.
This will detect vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
So, don't know, right in front of the door.
I was gonna say yeah, by the door. Nice.
This is going to detect a change in like the polarity of the magnetic field.
Okay.
So it might go off a little bit to start with, but what it will do once it's detected,
Wow. Look at that.
it's calibrating at the moment. It might go off once or twice within the first sort of 5 minutes, but once it's sort of calibrated and taken in
So is that picking up changes in EMF?
the magnetic field. So it'll go, I think, blue for positive charges,
Oh,
red
okay.
for
Yeah.
negative. But once it's registered one, it will take that into account and balance itself out.
Right. I'm thinking, have as little light for us to kind of see with as possible. Because I do wonder about the thing of if we kind of put ourselves in a position where we can't just flick on a torch and see,
Yeah.
see what's happening. I wonder if that does kind of draw out more activity in a way. I'll leave that one there.
Yeah. We've got a thermal recording over that way.
This thing's wicked.
Got the bat detector.
Yeah. Cool. It takes on a different kind of feeling once that goes dark and you're standing in here. So you know what we say about with spirit boxes, it's flicking through different frequencies to pick up voices on frequencies in that sort of way.
Yeah.
Well, this is basically doing a similar thing, isn't it? You're flicking through different frequencies, but you're not. It's not tuned into an FM or like MW, like all those different signals. It's not tuned into those. It's tuned into literal sound in your environment. So I guess that radio signal is still doing that, isn't it? It's still picking it up from where you are. But this seems like a much more local way. Local?
Well, it's just high frequencies, pretty much, isn't it? It's all
Yeah,
local.
but what I'm saying is, so a spirit box is effectively doing this.
It's a bat, isn't it?
Yeah. But I wonder if you can pick up spirit voices.
That's the idea I had with it, yeah. Bat.
Can it pick up stuff like that just by cycling? Because you can hear it's picking up me talking now,
But they're like the very high registers of your
Yeah.
voice.
which is all of my voice. When you went over to the car, there was a creepiness of just like scanning through, just waiting to hear anything on here. It's picking up predator. So what is with this? What is it actually picking it up from? Is it just picking up from like signal around the box, or is there
a
an?
very sensitive microphone in the top there?
So it's
So it's picking the sound up from that.
And then just-
What it will then do is convert it into frequencies that we can hear. So it'll take the
Right.
top frequencies and basically tone them down an octave.
in a sense, what we're listening for on this is that kind of weird, distorted talking sound when I was talking, but obviously with no one talking.
Yeah.
It's picking up plenty of bats. Because it seems to pick up voices on that highest, or I guess that's highest, it picks up voices a lot better. That the Geiger counter.
Yeah.
Weird.
Strange, isn't it?
So what's the dangerous level on that? Because it's slowly rising.
Anything, well, depends how long you're exposed to it. Anything above 50 counts a minute.
Okay, so 15 is not too bad.
Anything up to 50 is just basically background radiation, but we'll turn that off for the time being.
So just to quickly recap for the video, bat detector, thermal, this is...
So that will detect a change in the polarity of the magnetic field.
This is vibration. Then K2 and radiation. I wonder if K2 should go through the door. Oh, so that can pick up, wow, that can pick up quite little movements.
Yeah, it's quite sensitive.
Yeah.
Is there anybody here with us?
Do you reckon I should hold it in a frequency or scan?
Up to you, trial and error. I've never used it before.
I'm trying to like put my semi-science head into it, thinking what would, because if you're scanning...
I mean, the thing is, we obviously know the bats are in certain frequencies.
But it's picking up bats across multiple.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're scanning...
So what are we on there? So...
What was that?
Tilt it slightly towards me.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. That might be feedback. So we're about 40 hertz.
What was that from? Sound too close to it?
Yeah, I think that's just feedback.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I don't know. It's like,
Yeah,
it sounded like elves' flutes.
Yeah,
Inwards.
put it up a little bit. So then what are we at there?
That's at the furthest.
120 hertz. There's bat sounds there.
This is without touching it.
There.
Bats there.
We're just doing a wildlife programme.
Well, I don't know what the weird little elf flutes were.
Fox.
Because we can't hear whatever that is.
No. Hello, is there anyone here? I literally had one fly past the camera.
It's so cool, I love it. But literally, in the theory of ghost voices coming through at different frequencies, I mean, that is that. You just need one that can go all the way ultra and all the way infra.
Yeah. Have you got the one I gave you earlier in your pocket?
Yeah. There's a grave there. Oh, there's a grave there. Oh, there's a grave there. Oh. Someone just hit the meter.
Did you hear it or feel it?
I felt it and heard it. Like someone flicked the end of it.
Is someone here?
Sounds so sci-fi.
I know what you're getting for your birthday. Well, to be honest, the amount of places we go to where it's like, oh, there was a black shape flew past, do we think it's a bat? We'll now know whether it is or not.
Yeah, I literally hear it. So is it properly directional then, this thing? It's picking
I
up?
think so, yeah, because it's just got that one microphone on the front.
I've not had the chills down your spine kind of feeling yet.
No, after our first walk around with the light on, I thought when we went dark, we might get that feeling, but I haven't done yet. So this is the bit gives you the willies.
Well, I don't know, come around. There's something about this kind of area that's where you think... Because you've got the older graves here and you're kind of boxed in a bit.
Is there anyone here in this churchyard with us? Had a few people say that they've come and visited here. They feel like there's someone else here. Someone else that resides here.
There's something else there as you were talking.
Yeah, I could hear noises then.
It sounded like something like...
Like stuff just pokes its head out.
Yeah.
Don't need to be shy. We're just visitors here, but we come to see who else is at this church, who else likes to hang around here.
It's almost like we went from... Because we went from us talking to each other, because you were starting to address whatever's here.
It just changed.
It changed, yeah. I'm wondering as well if, because this place is a kind of unknown, it's like ghost battery.
Yeah. Well, is it one of those ones where over time it gets to know you as well? Is there anything you can do to let us know you're here?
It's actually recording on there.
That's just the air pressure and temperature. Thought I'd just keep it.
What's it been walking? I don't know if it was that chirpy thing from over there before.
Yeah.
Should we carry on around?
Yeah, I reckon go back to the porch.
God, very dark.
Pitch black. You can literally, the second the torch goes or you haven't got your camera out, you cannot see a thing here.
No.
That's so cool you can hear the bats. First time I've heard bats for a bit, actually.
Yeah. All I can see over that way is a thermal screen. I cannot see it.
Which is interesting. Wonder if we've caught anything on that.
Yeah.
If there is anybody in the churchyard, don't you mean you any offence by being here or any harm? We've just come to visit. If you could try and focus yourself, bring your energy into this porch of the church, into the main doorway. Got loads of instruments, equipment set up around here that I wonder if you'd be able to interact with. Got one down here, if you can maybe move, stand on the porch, on the doorstep, knock the door.
We have enough stuff here that if you can understand what we're saying, you can bring your energy here and just move yourself about in this space, interact with things, interact with us in this space, and hopefully we should be able to pick you up. Oh, there was little sounds on the bat monitor.
But like I say, just doing that,
Yeah.
you can hear it. So it could be something it could be something crawling through the undergrowth.
Yeah. It would have to be vocal tone.
Well, if you got a voice or something come through there, then yeah, there's no
Yeah.
way it could be anything else.
At the moment, it doesn't pick up a lot, but the higher you put the frequency to up here, you can hear now.
Yeah.
It's like crispy voice coming through. I wonder if keeping it on that, if that's picking up voice now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Unless it's too high now to pick up spirit voices.
I think it's one of those ones just to try and play around with, just see what gets the results. I mean, it's still getting bats at that frequency.
Yes, it's still in ultrasound.
Is there any kind of a sign that you can give us that you're here?
You've got that feeling of like a piece of the church roof might fall off, or like there's going to be something that we're on the edge for.
Yeah. Yeah, just waiting for something big to happen. I mean, you say that, it doesn't have a charged feeling.
No.
But it does have a eerie feeling.
But it's a location that has history to it.
Well, enough people have said that we should come here.
Yeah. It's a location with history to it, but it's not had that history interacted with it in a way that like we're doing tonight.
No. It might take a few visits for it to get going here.
Yeah. I think it is a case. It might just take a little bit of time for it to start up. Thinking now as well, we really shouldn't hear any voices or anything. It's unlikely anyone's going to be walking up here now.
Well, I think you've really got to drive to get up here.
Yeah. What if we should K2 sweep round the graveyard?
Yeah, give it a go. Do you reckon leave that one there? Just take this.
Yeah, might as well. It's the thing, I think reducing visibility does something to the investigation. Keep that there, because these might go off while we're not here.
Yeah, I did wonder that when we was round the other side. I wonder if you're missing anything. Just going for a walk around the churchyard. You're more than welcome to follow us. It's one of those places that I definitely think has potential,
Yeah.
but there's not been that wall of energy.
And at the same time, there's this kind of constant feeling like something might be about to happen. But is that like naivety of only being here a little while so far?
You haven't even got the threat of like people living in houses next to it.
I can even imagine we could even like set up a camp here, do a whole night.
Yeah.
I don't think there's even cameras on the ship. It's there as well.
Ah, there is a door. There's two doors outside. I reckon that's the other door. Oh, there's a shooting star.
Yeah.
A green one.
A green one?
Yeah.
Might have to do like a sort of deep dive on the history of this place and find anything.
Was that something falling out of a tree? Hello? There's little noises all around now.
Right in front, right in front.
Is there someone here? Have you just joined us?
Is there anyone that can communicate with us in this part of the graveyard?
Can you come towards that little grey box we've set up on there? Just standing up.
I don't know if it's just you. It's feel like a slight.
It's a slight peak
Yeah.
of something, but
Yeah.
still doesn't feel like it's sort of pierced through, but it's on the way up.
It's like if you can imagine, like waveforms. It's gone from flat to it's doing the first of those kind of peaks and troughs. How long it take for it to be full fling? Back to the porch in 15 minutes or so. Just see
Yeah.
if we can conjure up. Well, baseline of K2 the whole way around, there's been nothing picked up on that. Yeah, because when I had the bat meter thingy, and I was just standing here on my own, when you went off to the car and took the torch, it was suddenly like a bit eerier.
So it's just myself and James here. We've got no way of seeing you. We're not holding anything. It's just us two standing in the porch. You'd like to come and say hello?
Maybe you could let us in the church if you're inside the church at the moment.
As we said earlier, we've got equipment set up around here. Various different places. If you could see what you can do with any of that. No, you're probably not used to people coming here and trying to talk to you, trying to communicate with you. Must be quite unusual, I should imagine. I know there are people that have come in the past that have done such things, but probably not for quite a while. And we will be back at some point in the near future. We'd like to build somewhat of a relationship with whoever might be here. Give the door.
See if anyone's in. It's a wet wipe in a tree. This is then when we capture all the activity. God, it does look a bit creepy on this camera. Look, they're too early though.
I know, way too early. They're starting to come through.
Oh, I just can't wait. Just eating all the green ones.
I'll do that in the garden. I'll just go and pull something off the ground and just...
Oh, creepy woods.
If we managed to get this place, and this was basically like Cornard Mark II, but like it, because Cornard took a few investigations for it to really kind of...
Yeah, it did.
off.
I think it was the first one we got lucky with it.
Yeah.
Is that like set up like a little camp? Is that just fallen lucky? Well, interesting outing. What do you make of Tilbury-Juxta-Clare Church?
Yeah, I mean, we've not really had anything whilst we've been in there tonight. Having said that, it does feel like it's got potential. I certainly think maybe doing another sort of 2 or 3 investigations here, similar to what we did tonight. Just see if sort of, I don't know, just coming here a few times, maybe doing a bit more interaction, because tonight was very heavily focused on just taking in the environment. But I wonder if trying to focus more on interaction in future, just see if anyone gets used to us being there and maybe decides to sort of come out and communicate.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to try, even with different arrangements of people as well, because you know sometimes we go places with girls and the place will flare up because we'll have Sophie or Lauren or someone with us.
Yeah, no, I think that's definitely worth it. Just to see, like you say, just a different combination of people does anything to it.
And then different times of year as well. I mean, we've found throughout the year coming to locations in different seasons can usually have an effect. It will depend on if there is that kind of that battery life of the place and the waveform. At what point in the waveform is it at certain points throughout the year for activity for places?
Yeah, I mean it's been a good one to start off with. It'd be nice, I just think to sort of just see if over time it does progress into sort of a prominent site for investigation.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see on the next time if we have anything a little more spookier. But we'll leave it at that for now. There's Ghost Ops signing off.